Hey Scorpio, how y'all doing? Welcome to your August 2023 bonus reading. This is for all Scorpio placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, of course, and cross watchers are welcome. So remember to flip the energy around as it fits your story, and remember that if it doesn't fit your story, not every single reading will. So check out some of your other placements. So Scorpio, we've got the Magician, the Ten of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. So some of you could be dealing with an air sign here, or you could have air in your chart. So these two wanted to come out together, the World and the Star. Some of you definitely could be dealing with an Aquarius or another air sign. So I see you guys having worked on something. I did a reading earlier, I want to say, for Scorpio. Anyway, it's irrelevant at this point, but it had the same theme. It was like having mastered something, having worked hard at something to, bring about a massive, upgrade for you in some respects here, like talking long-term, like legacy, like stability here. And that's what I see here is like, I'm not a huge fan of the word manifestation, but that's what I see here is like manifesting, working on, not just like a manifesting out of thin air, but like working on mastering something that you needed to master here to get this Ten of Pentacles, to get this long-term legacy, this long-term stability, this sort of like end of this sort of end of the road goal of like what you want the rest of your life to be like here. And I see you putting it into action now with a lot of practicality and a lot of, like planning and thought and intellect into whatever it is that you have decided upon here, and being ready to take action on something, being ready to take swift action on something that you know is a level up here, that you know is part of your destiny. That it's like you finally have mastered whatever it is that you needed to master, from a lesson, from something that you're trying to learn here, something you're trying to work through. You've finally achieved or accomplished whatever is needed to go after this thing here, and you now have the skills, you have the intellect, you have the plan in place. You're emotionally detached from how to enact this situation, which is how you need to be here. You're thinking clearly is what I want to say. And no one's going to stop you from going forward in this endeavor here, because you know that this is part of your destiny here. This is part of your divine plan, your divine path. And it's a level up. It's a brand new, cycle in your life. It's a brand new, it's just a brand new era for you is what I want to say, Scorpio. So let's clarify some of these. In the reading I did earlier, there was definitely huge opposition because of this. So we'll see if it comes out here. Yeah, I want to say you had this same energy when I attempted to do this reading earlier. Like there's a person here who, there's a manipulative energy here who's not going to like that this is happening for you. This is part of what you've had to get over in the past. Is some person in your life. This can be a fire sign, doesn't have to be. Can be a feminine energy, doesn't have to be. Somebody here in your life that was putting a lot of obstacles in your way, that was playing a lot of games, that was doing a lot of manipulation, a lot of tactics to try and keep you in a state of confusion here. Yeah, I have Six of Cups. So somebody from your past, so this could have been a past relationship here. Somebody who kept you in a state of like immaturity, or in a state of, of operating from a place that you're not at anymore, of operating from some past, emotional connection that you had that you're just not in anymore. And you've mastered whatever it is that you've had to break free from this. Yeah. Temperance, patience here is what's necessary now to enact this plan. It's like a feeling of, how you're going to go about this now. You've acquired the skills, you've learned the lessons, you've You know, you've mastered what you need to master, but there's still some patience involved before you can, you know, proceed forward to put this into place here. Yeah, same energies coming out. Tower. It's going to be a tower for someone here when you go after this thing that you're trying to go after. And for, like I said, a lot of you, this is a long-term wealth plan. This is a long-term stability plan. This may involve a business. It may involve a house, may involve, you know, a commitment or connection with someone else. But this is something that's going to establish you. That's the word that I want to say. It's something that's going to establish you, but it's going to create a tower for someone else here in your life. And I don't think you care anymore at this point. Like, I think you've spent enough time trying to, you know, trying to do things in a peaceful way, trying to do things in a temperate way, trying to do things fair and, you know, try to treat this person over here, this energy or whatever the situation was with kindness, you know. And at this point in time, you can't hold yourself back anymore. This tower is coming for somebody, and it's going to come in fast. And I don't really think that you care anymore. I think this is you and this King of Swords energy here. And, you know, the chips are going to have to fall where they may, because you can't hold yourself back any longer here. Yeah, the High Priestess. Some of you are still having to strategize in silence here. Some of you are still having to keep your plans to yourself. Some of you are still having to keep whatever knowledge you've acquired here, whatever skills you've learned here, whatever your next moves are here. You're having to keep that quiet. You're having to stay patient. You're having to, excuse me, goodness, you're having to keep a low profile. But you're so freaking smart here, Scorpio. Like, this is what's jumping out to me, is there's something that you have learned. You've tapped into some part. You've like blended your intellect with your intuition here, and you're like an unstoppable force at where you're at in your life now. Like, all of the pieces have fallen together here. Your mind and your spirit, you know, are connected as one, and you're not overwhelmed in emotion. You're not hung up on other people's emotions. I think in the past, people try to keep you in an emotional mindset to keep you connected to them, to keep you feeling a certain way about them or about something, and you're not there anymore. You are aligned with your, you know, with your instincts. You're aligned with your instincts here, and you're ready to enact this. And you know, as soon as you do, the tower is going to fall for somebody. Yeah, Page of Cups. It's going to come in the form of information. There's somebody here who's not emotionally mature enough to handle things in the proper way. I think like I said, you've tried. I think you've tried to handle things with kid gloves. You've tried to handle things with sensitivity. And I just don't think that, I don't think you give a fuck anymore. I think that this person is, you know, this may even be such a harsh blow to them that they want to come back in and apologize to you. And I don't see you, I don't see it having an effect on you. Yeah, because I'm telling you, Scorpio, somebody here is about to suffer some severe consequences for whatever they have done to try to slow you down, from whatever they have done to try to put you in, to try to hold you back, for lack of a better word. I'm going to clarify this card over here a little bit more, but yeah, this energy that you have right now is you have the patience, you have the knowing, you know what you're doing, you know you're going to act upon this, and it's like, as soon as you do, whoever this energy is here, they're defeated. They're absolutely defeated. They're absolutely crushed. They're going to be pissed, frankly, is what I see here. Could be another water sign, somebody younger than you, or somebody just emotionally immature here. Yeah, And it's all going to come as soon as you take the action towards this. Like I said, I get the feeling that you can't take action at the moment. You're having to be patient. You're having to wait. You're having to use your instincts and your intuition to find the right time. But as soon as you take action here, you know what's going to happen. It's not going to be good for somebody. Let me see. Yeah. It's an energy of like whatever has been said about you in the past, whatever gossip has been talked, whatever slander has been expressed here, that's what's going to come back around. And like for example, say this person was going around saying, oh, well, you know, Scorpio's never going to accomplish that. Like Scorpio's never going to, you know, they're never going to do anything. You know, they're never going to do anything about this. They're going to fail without me. They're going to regret everything that they've been trying to do. Like there's an energy of that. And all of those words that have been spoken are going to create such a tower for this person when they see what you actually do. Like you've been really kind up to this point, but your actions are going to speak louder than their words, is what I want to say here. Yeah, King of Pentacles. Some of you could be dealing with an earth sign here. You have earth in your chart, but this is what's coming in for you in this future energy. So it's either this person that's coming in that's going to have, you know, all of this abundance, all of this wealth, all of this security. This is somebody who's going to be established, or this is where you're headed to, Scorpio. But either way, you know, you don't get any more successful than this King of Pentacles here. You don't get any more stability. You don't get any more, you know, riches and life of luxury and all of that. That's the destiny for you. And you've known that. You've known that the whole time. And there's somebody here who's tried to hold you back, try to keep you stuck in some sentimentality over them over the past, even though they were just manipulating you. And they're going to have a huge tower moment when they see that, no, actually your destiny is to be this person here, is to be this established person, is to have long-term stability and wealth and success for yourself and your family and your loved ones. And they're wrong. So they were wrong. They're literally wrong about everything. Yeah, it's going to be justice for you, Scorpio. You've acted with integrity in this situation. You've acted with fairness. You've done the next right thing in every aspect that you could do. And this person hasn't. They've manipulated you. They've tried to keep you stuck. Some of you, they may have manipulated you with children, or it may have just been somebody that you've known a really, really long time. But I see that like the most that they could do was just like talk a lot of shit about you. And all of those words, all of those things that they've said to try to hurt you, to try to harm you, or to try to keep you confused, or however that was, it's going to bite them in the ass so hard when you actually take action on your plans and on your future and on walking your path, that they're going to be completely crushed here. They're going to be angry and destroyed for some of you here, but it's justice for you. Like, I don't think you care. I don't think that you're, you know, trying to, I don't think that you're trying to hurt anybody. You just know that's what's going to happen. Like, you know, as soon as you put this plan into place here, when you take action on this, that's what's going to happen. There's nothing you can do about it. Yeah. Somebody here's plans are totally going to be ruined. Your money troubles, if you've had any, they're going to be over. You know, whatever struggle, whatever strife you've had is going to be over here. And this person's going to continue to play the victim, but it's like now they're going to have a real reason to play the victim. Like, I get you've been dealing with someone who's played the victim, and maybe they didn't have a reason to be the victim. They felt like because of whatever you were doing was victimizing them. And now it's like, okay, well, now you're actually going to have a reason to be a victim here. Now you're actually going to have a reason to, it's like that, I'll give you something to cry about. Like, that's what it's like here. Like, okay, you wanted to talk shit about me. You wanted to say that I was doing these things, or I took these things from you, or I couldn't do this, or whatever it is this person was saying about you. Like, that you were acting against them, when I can see that that you weren't here, they're going to have a real reason to feel that way. They're going to have realized they wasted their time. Yeah, right now it's just a matter of waiting for the right moment, Scorpio. You've got the Seven of Pentacles here. It's just about waiting for the right season. There may be some ducks that you have to get in a row first. There may be some things that you have to get in order here. So there's something here that's keeping you having to be a little bit more patient still at this time. Wait for the right opportunity. But now whatever you're planning on investing in, whatever you're planning on investing your time and energy and your money or whatever it is into, that it's going to level you up. That you're going to be following your destiny. You're going to be going towards your riches, your stability, your long-term legacy here. It's justice for you in this situation. But it may still require, you got the 10 of Wands on the bottom of this deck. It's going to still require some hard work perhaps on your end. It doesn't matter to you at this point. Your determination here is, you're calculated. You're calculated, but you're intuitive. And you've got it going on. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah. You're ready to go. You've been doing a lot on your own here. It's like you've been behind the scenes doing the right thing, doing what it was going to take for yourself to build yourself up to, to work on your health, to work on your finances, to work on your career. You've been doing all of these things on your own here. And it's like, in spite of whatever opposition people have had against you, or as this person has had against you, you've been doing that. And you have the key here for some of you to something even greater now. The key to something even greater now that that is going to, destroy somebody's agenda. Yeah, some of you definitely could be dealing with the fire sign here. For some of you, this was a counterpart or is a counterpart. It's been working against you here, but there's 3 kings coming out here, Scorpio. So whether you're masculine, feminine energy, you're moving to the top of your station in life. You're moving to the top, or the person that you're involved with is that person. You can take it how it resonates with you, but I'm gonna grab a couple more cards, then oops. Yeah. Whatever energy you're currently in or just coming out of, where you felt like you couldn't really make a move at this point in time, where you had to just focus on yourself. You've got 3 knights here. You've got 3 cards of action. You're getting ready to take action. And for some of you, if you're single here and this is a relationship that you've been dealing with, that you've been trying to get out of, this can represent someone coming towards you. This could represent a new opportunity in love, someone making a move towards you that way. Like I said, it could be a fire sign. Yeah, judgment. Judgment is coming down for somebody in this situation. And you know it. I think you know it, Scorpio, and I think you don't care at this point. I think you've done the best that you can. You need to worry about yourself now. You're ready to put plans into action. And someone here is about to have the hammer of judgment just freaking slam down on them. Yeah, lots of action, lots of communication here. In the original reading I did, it was an energy of, like I said, some people gossiping, people slandering, this person specifically trying to run your name through the dirt, trying to talk shit about you. Scorpio can't do this. They're not going to be able to do this without me. They don't deserve this. Whatever it was that they were doing, trying to tear you down that way here. Same energies coming out here, and someone's about to get massive judgment for the things that they've said, for the things that they have tried to, speak against you, tried to create for you, with their words, that they're about to pay the price for those things that they've done. And that because you're about to take action on this, and you're about to fulfill your destiny. You're about to level up. You're closing this cycle on this person, and it's going to hit them hard. So anyway, thanks for watching, Scorpio. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't. If not, check out some of your other placements, and I hope to see you guys again in another reading. Bye.